What's up, crypto kids? Thanks for clicking in. It's Mitch, Crypto Music, just coming at you with a little bit of this and that, another powerful supplement to your news and crypto feed. A lot going on. Let's get right to it. So, right here in this video, FTM KCC, Phantom was about 30 cents, and I was like, hey, you should probably buy a bunch of this. It's probably gonna go up, and it popped, way popped. Told you here, this BitTorrent and Tron video. I said, hey, this announcement's pretty big news. A lot going on here. You should probably check out Tron and BitTorrent. I think they're gonna go up. And Tron was the first mover there. 10 just moved up quite a bit. It was actually over 11 cents just earlier today. So we'll see. Should have a lot more going up, but with the last announcement that they had where, with the whole BitTorrent's going to be a multi-chain, situation, and it being such a big deal, it seems like people might take Justin Sun's announcements a little bit more seriously, and it's a good idea if you want to change your perception, just, change the reality, let your actions speak louder than your words, and let your announcements be huge. And go ahead and make them. Well, he's given us another announcement for an announcement. Big news of TRX next week. So we will find out what that is. But big news, TRX next week. Who knows what's going to happen? So it looks like people are starting to take them seriously. And people went ahead and bought on in. And it pumped the price. So good things probably ahead. Next, let's talk about Kusama. Kusama crowd loans. This just happened on September 8th. Welcome to the chaos. I love that. Expect Kusama. Expect chaos. It's great. After winning the 6th parachain auction, Kilt is now being onboarded as my 7th parachain. 6 auction-winning parachains plus state mine. Approximately 8,000 network state holders locked up KCM in favor. So if you have KCM and you're looking to get into one of these crowd loans, and I think it's a great way to go. Look at the people who got into Moon River. Anyone who got into Moon River made thousands of dollars. So yes, maybe that was a special exception, and a lot of people who did really well there because there was referral links and all the different stuff like that, and they got big networks and whatever. But the average person did pretty dang good too, and you certainly kicked staking's ass by up and down the field, right? Like by long ways over staking Kusama, over participating in the parachains is the way to go. Even though it looked like it was only when we were analyzing it ahead of time, it looked like it was just going to be a little bit more profitable, but now it's looking like it's a lot more profitable. So do with that as you will, but let me show you two things really quick. This it doesn't work on Opera. Let's head over to Brave, where you can have extensions. You can have extensions on Opera. It's you got to bend over backwards and do the little workaround and all that good stuff. Okay, this is Zenlink. Zenlink is doing something interesting. They are offering special rewards for coming to them through the crowd loan, right? So it's the same situation. You put into the crowd loan just as you would any old way, except for you do it through here. And if you win, your Kusama's locked up for a little bit longer, but you're going to get back all rewards. You'll probably be able to roll into another one after that. And if you get your rewards back, if the one that you choose to participate in does not win, you just get your KSM back really quick, lickety split, right? So the two different ways to go about getting into this, like I said, this is Zenlink. Zenlink's going to be like an aggregator for all DEXs and all things across the entire Kusama blockchain. They're going to aggregate it here and be one of those type of situations. Anyway, here are the things that are working right now. Calamari is in the lead, but they have this thing on pause. I'm not sure why. Now these guys got some different rules, so you're going to want to come in here and read the rules. And if you just click on that, how to get ZLK, it will pop open this situation here, and they will tell you all the different stuff. And basically, you have to have, if 1,000 KSM are come in through their platform, then they give out these ZLK tokens, these ZLK rewards. So you'll be getting additional rewards for this future project and getting the rewards, right? So if 1,000 KSM come in and go to my favorite project for this next round, which is Crust. This is the one that I'm putting, you know, I'll probably throw a KS, you know, at least one KSM here and then a few KSM here. I might get into the calamari. Who knows? I'm not sure yet. I'm getting into I'll be doing that all this week. But as of now, so you could get in through here and you get these extra tokens if this thing reaches like 1,000 tokens. If you still win, but it doesn't reach the 1,000, you still get everything you would have got before. Plus these guys got like your wallet address, so you'll be like, you know, probably up for future airdrops, but you didn't get any of these actual ZLK, right? Is it ZLK? ZLK tokens. But if 1,000 KSM come into any of these auctions and that auction wins a parachain slot, then you will not only get the rewards you would have got anyway, you will get these ZLK tokens on top. So interesting way to go, interesting way to do it. You know, clicks up to your dot wallet and all that. If you don't have a dot wallet, you just come here to Zenlink and click on the little button. Will say get your wallet. You know, it's super easy, just like getting any other wallet, except for you get it from Dot instead of from MetaMask. You can't find it on Chainlist or anything like that. So, you know, but it's in the App Store and all that good stuff. Okay, the other way that you could go in is through KuCoin. Through KuCoin, you can get into the different auctions and just do it straight from your KuCoin account, very simply and easily for anyone who doesn't want to download wallets or do anything weird. I haven't done it through here yet, but I may just do, you know, get into one through here so I can show you guys how to do it, but nice and easy through your KuCoin wallet. And it sounds like KuCoin is looking at giving a little bit of additional rewards based on their whole situation. So see KuCoin's rewards pools. And so two different ways to go to get into the Kusama parachain slots that you may want to consider. All right, moving on from there. All right, over here on CoinMarketCap. So there's the game I play where, you know, I came in here, I hit the 7 days. And here, let me show you something else, actually. If you go to CoinCodex, oh, see, here's the thing where you can get the wallet that I was telling you about. If you go to Zenlink, and it's Zenlink.pro. Let's see, let's click it down. It's slotvault.zenlink.pro is the actual, I can leave a link for it down below. Anyway, you can click on that and just go ahead and get your wallet. All right, so what I'll show you here is pretty cool, and the app for your phone is pretty dang great. The only, and this is like an alternative to CoinMarketCap, but it's got some cool features that you may want to look at. So what is interesting about CoinCodex is that, I guess the one thing that makes CoinMarketCap still usable is that it has the coins earlier and it has more coins than what you find over here. I think it's like got to get loaded up over there and be there for a while, and then it gets and then you'll find it over here. But you know, same old situation, right? I star my coins, I get things on my watch list, and then I go to the changes, right? What's cool about this one is you can do 1 month, which you can't do there, right? Here you can do 1 month and see what's up, and you might be trading for the month. Look at this stuff. Fort Knoxter is up 464% for the month. Phantom 336%, and it just took a huge dip. That thing is going to $2 in my estimation, not financial advice, and it's going to be higher than that. That's pretty killer. Solana, AVAX, lots of things up. And you can, you know, if you're trading. So the way that I run these trades, right? We'll go back to CoinMarketCap, but you got months, 7 days, 24 hours, all this, because I got more tokens over there. But this thing is super usable to find those longer time frames. Like, look, 6 months. How many places can you go and shot by 6 months. Umbrella Network is down 86% for 6 months. That is what I'm buying right now. I've been buying a little bit of K-Ton. I bought a little under $50. Ring is up right now, big time. Anyway, there in that beautiful 6 months. Hex at the top. Fantastic. 3,600. Actually, nothing compared to it. So, got to give it up for that, right? Damn. Okay. MOF is up quite a bit right now. It's up to $1.50. Fantastic. I like it a lot. So head back over there. What I do, and I do this on a regular basis, and it works all the time, as I come up here, I hit the 7 days, I see what's up, I see what's down. Whatever is here on this list, I buy it. I come at 14.14. Yeah, I'm going to get me some Spirit Swap. All this, see this? I'm going to get me some UME. I got a lot of UBIC, so I'm just going to sit on it, not going to sell it, right? There's another way you look at it, is not selling those things. Just bought some Toko. And how did I get the money to get those things? Well, I went to the 7 days. I came over here. I sold some XYO. Sold a little XCAD. I didn't sell Cosmos. Rose is just something I never got into, and I've seen that thing move around a lot. And there's a lot of times where I see trades on here, and I miss them. And it's like Zort has been on the bottom for many, many, many days lately, and then all of a sudden you see a big giant pop, like a big giant pop. See, so this was on the bottom list for a long time. And then look, doom, that's what happens. You get those jumps. That would have been a good point to sell. That's why I jump into those right now. Well, ZillSwap has some. I think they'll eventually come up with great utility for this token, but and Zill right now, to me, I'm buying Zill. I just bought a bunch of Zill because I think that could be the next one to have like a phantom style run, and it's the only one that hasn't ran. That's a L1 that can basically do it all, right? It's a sharding technology. It's a killer blockchain. It's got so much great stuff on it. XCAD is built on it, which is like you know, what that Raoul Paul thinks is going to be so huge. He says, oh, the social tokens are going to be big. Well, these guys just unloaded like 4 or 5 of the biggest YouTubers. YouTubers with like over 1 million subs each, you know, millions of subs. And because they're not like crypto YouTubers, but they are creating their own crypto and giving out their own social token. And, you know, if you had bought like, you know, whatever, if whatever person you're into, sports star or someone coming up out of the I don't know if you heard, but NFL said that no one in the NFL can do NFTs. So I think that's pretty funny. And I think it's because you know, probably some of the sports places out there that want to make NFTs came to them and said, hey, don't let your guys make their own individual NFTs, and we'll cut you in on this and that. And they're like, done. You guys can't make NFTs while you're here. So I sell these things that are up. I buy the things that are down, and I do this all the time. I did it just the other day for KCS. It went down to like 10 bucks. I shifted a bunch of money into KCS. Went up to 11 bucks. I shifted it right back. And you don't have to shift it right back. And the way I shift it, you know, you could do it on Bitsgap too. It works really good because the way they got it all set up just makes it super simple and super easy. And you got your money down the side. Go over to trading. Give that a second to load. Right, so you come over here and whatever's down, right? And you can, you know, if you keep an eye on your list, then that you have here, you'll know when things pump, especially like a lot of times when I'm doing the trading around a core position, I level this off, right? I level that off to 3,000. Right now I'm just holding these top 4, and I'll show you why in a second on HPB. But so these top 4, actually these top 5, I'm just holding, and so I'm not adding to those positions. But what I would normally be doing is like, see if that said 2,000, I would sell off that 149 and leave it at 2,000. And then as you see them run, you know, and you keep trading, as if it drops down, you add a little bit to that position. I haven't been trading around a core position this past week because I've been busy doing the rebalancing act, right? Rebalance into the things that are down, that were down the most, because we had that big crash. And you know KCS is going to spring back, right? At least at minimum, it's going above 10 bucks, right? So if you see it below 10 bucks, I shifted a bunch, you know, went up here I went to the any cryptos that were up a little bit and shaved off $100 out of each one. And it's so simple on here. You know, you just market and then sell. You put in 10%. It always has the dollar amount here for you, which makes this super easy, right? And then I just shaved off a little, and that's how I just shaved off $1,000 worth and picked up this ZIL position and picked up, was it more I bought more KSM when it was on the dip. And if you're in my group, then you know that I tell you when I'm buying stuff so that, you know, so I can be proven right later on. Let's take a look at my bots really quick. Bots have been just ripping it and have been doing pretty dang well. But my Tron bots left the field because Tron took off and the other stuff has not followed yet. So my Tron bots have just been just sitting here out of range. I'm going to have to reset them very soon if they don't, you know, because KLV didn't take off and Win didn't take off. But remember, Win is going to be the Oracle for TRX, and KLV is going to, you know, they just made their own exchange. They're like the slickest little portable wallet for the Tron blockchain and all that. And so, you know, I'm hoping that these guys pull up into the Tron. But if we get another announcement from Tron, then this could even, you know, as this goes down, means that Tron's going up. So with Tron moving, you know, with this, who knows? The announcement may be all priced in already, you know, with the buy the rumor, sell the news. But I'll probably need to rebalance this towards some Tron, get some Tron down here, because I imagine even with the Tron news, once people read it or hear it and FOMO in a little bit, then, you know, it should at least move the price to the positive in a little bit, and hopefully that would eat back down and buy back all my KLV. So even though KLV is suppressed, I am going to sell a little for a little Tron, get that Tron down here, hoping to buy back a little more, even a little bit more further, right? I mean, it seems crazy, so counterintuitive to buy all your KLV up here and then sell some of it down here. But I'm not selling all of it, just a little bit, enough to get a few grids down here trading. But because we know that news is coming, I'll actually go a little bit further and get me probably some grids all the way down here, because I imagine there'll be a nice pump. Now, it doesn't always happen, right? You know, I rebalanced my bots when KCS did a huge unlocking. Didn't really affect the price whatsoever, and so I had basically done all that for no reason. But, you know, if you catch 5 news announcements and you do it, and, you know, 3 times it's successful, it way pays for itself. You know, all you did was pay some fees. You know, everything with the bots will just trade back over later on, right? So here's Win, basically in the exact same situation. So, you know, Tron looking strong against anything you're trading it against. And I could just shelve these and let them sit for a while and wait to see what Tron does. But I think getting in on some of the volatility that could be created there is going to be the way to go. Up next, let's head over to Venturi. Venturi is my favorite staking platform. I think this thing is way cooler than Rex, which everyone has been getting into. You know, with Rex, there's like licenses to dump all over you, right? And there's like, I don't know. I'm buying a little bit of Rex, but I don't compare this to Venturi. Venturi's like for everyone. There's, well, you know, like Rex, the reason I'm going to buy in a little bit, but I'm not going to talk about it on my channel really, because I'm not going to talk about things where I can buy a coin cheaper than you can, right? So if I buy a T-Rex, the people who hold a T-Rex, one of the coins that's on Rex, you get to buy into the auction cheaper than everyone else. So then I can just take that at the cheaper rate, go sell it on PancakeSwap, and make myself a year-long passive income selling Rex to all the people who can't buy in at the lower price, right? I mean, it's pretty crazy, and I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it's a feed the whale opportunity, but if they had not put in all those feed the whale tickets, that the M-Trex or whatever it's called, and the T-Rex, then I think it would be a killer platform. But the way it is, you're basically paying all of the big guys. I might do a standalone video about it, but basically if you go on YouTube, and we can do it right now, and you'll notice like they all started talking about it the same day, right? A lot of our favorite people. And it was basically on the same day, we had Crypto Wealth came out and talked about it later, and at least he's the only person to point out that the tokenomics they're not fair for everyone, but you know, best passive incomes online and passive 24/7 and crypto talk all on the exact same day. They all came out with or within a day or two of each other, and this thing had been out for months. And then on the exact same day, they all come out and talk about it, right? So there probably was, you know, some sort of incentive or a little greasing the wheels to get them all involved on the exact same day and get them all talking about it. But the contract has gone crazy, and the amount of BNB that's going in there all the time is insane. So it should do great things for the price. But if you have one of those T-Rex, you don't really care what the price is because you're buying it at a discount and you're able to buy more than everyone else. So basically, it's feed the whale system, and not the hugest fan of it. Not like Venturi. Venturi is made for everyone. All the rules are all the same for everyone. And what's interesting is that in the auctions on Rex, they basically had you know, if you look like for the first 2 months, the amount of BNB that was going there was not a lot. It was pretty small, right? Not huge at all. We're at 18,000 already for the day here on Venturi. But this thing is much younger and hasn't even been discovered yet, right? We're at like just at the 2 months, just about, like today. And they didn't, you know, Rex didn't blow up till been like about 3 months. So if this thing follows similar suit and blows up at 3 months, and you already got all your vent, you already got a bunch of Tron in here, you're already rolling with the auctions, you're gonna be way ahead of the game. And all this Tron that I put in here, I mean, most of it I put in at like 5, 7, 8 cents. We're at 10 cents. We got all these Tron announcements coming that are gonna blow this thing up. So blow up Tron, I mean, pretty cool. But here's the auctions. They've been just rolling. We had some low days, some high days, some 46,000 looks like the highest for a while. We had, you know, we beat that early on, but it's gotten all the way down to 13 is the lowest. Could have got some killer Tron event that day, and I sure did. I'm sitting on a lot event right now, and I'm looking to roll that vent into the staking as soon as I roll my completed stake into Zenlink, which will be happening tomorrow. See, we're at current day 61, start day 62. So I have this one here, 1.8 million Tron, or Vent, excuse me, staked. I've earned 19,000.73 Tron, and I put that Tron in when it was super cheap, so pretty cool. This will pump out, and I'm going to roll this into Vent. If I rolled it in as exactly as it is, I would be getting, you know, 197 Tron every single day for the next 300 something days, right? So then I have all this Vent in my wallet, right? I have 1,027,000 because I've been putting in 1,000 Tron a day into the auctions, gathering up all this Vent. I am going to do a giveaway and give away a little bit of Vent to some of you guys. But this this Vent here, I'm going to put it in the exact same day that my stake clears, right? So I have this stake clearing, be tomorrow, and this one a couple days later. I'm going to take the Vent that come out of these two and gather those up. I'm going to take the Tron that comes out of here and buy some more Vent, and you know, take so I have to wait another day for that, and I'm going to roll all that into, and I'll probably collect a little bit more Vent, try to maybe even get up to like 2 million, and then put that in to finish when my Zenlink finishes. So it'll be so I'll start my Zenlink probably tomorrow or the next day, and then 310 days later this Zenlink will end, and I want that stake to be completing right at the same time. So when that stake completes, it'll actually be, you know, probably 10 times the size of this one I have in there. You're only allowed to have one, you know, per account. You're only allowed to have one stake rolled into Zenlink. So then when that one ends, I'll be getting that, you know, 190 whatever Tron a day, and then I roll this new one in, which will probably be, you know, which is going to be a lot. You know, 300 days. Are you kidding me? With freaking 2 million Vent. Jeez. And then my passive income will be ridiculous after that point. So future passive income streams, setting them up all the time, right? So there's Venturi. It's one of my, it's just, yeah, super exciting. Love this place. Next up, Hyperfund. Just did a big withdrawal from Hyperfund. Fantastic. And actually MOF had cleared out my entire buy wall. I created a giant buy grid over on, go over and check it out. Oh, it looks like, so I bought in CRU, got it about, picked up some at $40, $40, and it jumped up to 43. I'm not planning to sell this stuff though. I'm going to keep this for a while until the price gets somewhere back up into the 50-cent range. Remember, there's not a lot of that stuff. There's like, you know, only a few million CRU. So that one has, and it's got massive use cases for in the future. So that one is definitely DCAing into CRU. I'm up to 10 right now, but we're here to look at MOF. Anyway, I created a big buy grid on MOF all the way up, like, and the price was down here at the like 143, 130, something like that, and I put a buy grid all the way up to $1.59, which, look at that, it went right to $1.59. And you can see I sold right here, $1.38, $1.40, 42, 41, 40, 44, 44, $1.51 there. Looks like, oh, my $1.59 didn't quite get hit, so I still got that one to sell. But nice, had a lot of nice big hits there. Wiped out the whole grid, super nice. So I went ahead and sent to the people who won the or who got the Hyperfund giveaway. I bought 2 people 2 $300 accounts. To one of you, thanks for using that and purchasing. The other person, that money is still in the back of your account, and you just got to go back there and purchase your package. It's not doing anything for you until you purchase the package. Anyway, MOF is doing quite well. This coin has been pumping majorly, and here's one thing I will tell you about MOF. When it spikes up somewhere, like when it spikes like this, that's how I knew to put that sell at 159. That should have hit. The price is generally going to there, right? Because this is a pretty institutionally manipulated coin, like Solana, and it's gonna head up this way. And because it's down here, not financial advice, but yeah, looking good. I actually bought a whole bunch more at $1.40 or somewhere around there, and looking to sell that all at $1.58, something like that. And loving it. MOF has been a super easy trade, and I'm on that one on the regular. All right, moving on. All right, realizing this video is getting a little long, so I better cut it off. But real quick, Toon Finance is like moving over to a new team, and it looks like some pretty damn exciting things, and prices are starting to rebound, and lots of good stuff there. I had a whole bunch of Phantom stuff I was going to tell you, and then also some other updates, but we're not going to get to them today because this video is getting a little long. Try to throw that stuff in the next one. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. There's crypto music. I'm going to catch you guys on the flip. You know, why not? Leave me a thumbs up. Why not? Appreciate you guys. And I'm out.